That's so true.
I want to talk about something I just learned recently called having a healthy work-life balance.
I don't know what that is. Generic intro into that goes. We're back with another Odd1sOut reaction. Today we're doing what your early 20s will be like as someone who is 25, almost turning 26. I am leaving my early 20s really as of right now. So this should be interesting to see how I relate to, I guess, what Odd1sOut expects your early 20s to be like. And maybe I can offer some insight as a 25-year-old because I know some audience is young, some audience is a lot older than me. I read the demographics and most of my audience is like, I think 18 to 24, which is, you know, a little bit younger than me. Some of you are, well, a lot older than me. Some of you are in your 30s and 40s and whatnot. There's some of you are in like their 40s and 50s and stuff like that. You can check my reaction last week's video, which was pitching a show. I'll leave it right up there. Also, you can link down below in the description. It talked about his show Oddballs, which apparently seemed bland according to some of the comments I read. And that's might have had something to do with Netflix and their what they wanted to do with the show, and it kind of wasn't. It didn't really have the same feel as his YouTube videos. So I'm guessing maybe that's what happened, which is very normal for like a publisher or a company or to pick it up or something like that. That's very normal. I do read all your comments, so let me know what the next video should be, because I do read every single one of your comments. Also, shout out to the patrons. They get videos there early. Labs on the paywall channel. I'll also be, I think I'm starting Pokemon White 2 tomorrow on stream, which is going to be Wednesday. It's going to be a Nuzlocke. I haven't played White 2. I just finished my White Nuzlocke, so that was very interesting. But let's go ahead and jump into what your early 20s will be like.
Yeah, all right, I'm 25. That's a quarter of a century. Yeah. And I've been doing YouTube full-time for a nickel of a century. My life's practically over. I'm at a point now where when people recognize me, they'll say, OMG, James, I've been watching you since the 8th grade. And I'll be like, OMG, but you're an adult. Your beard is bigger than mine. So I've been thinking, you know those going through puberty videos your 8th grade science teacher shows you for some reason? The ones that are like, hey boys, I'm the puberty platypus, and I'm here to tell you that your body is going through some wonderful changes. You're gonna start growing hair in weird places and smelling bad, but that's just the wonders of life. And then for the girl one, it's like, oh, ladies, you're gonna want to sit down for this one. Well, I think they need to make a puberty part 2 video that they show to high school seniors and prepare them better for the quote-unquote adult life they're about to face. Gone through puberty? Schools just give you a piece of paper and a funny hat and send you off into the world expecting you to figure out your intricate and complicated life through what? Trial and error? I want the puberty part 2 video that I'm planning on making to start like this. The puberty platypus will come back on screen and it'll be like, well, kids, you did it. See? Puberty wasn't so bad. For some of you.
Some of you.
Unfortunately, dear children, this is only the beginning.
It gets worse.
We'll start talking about all the fun things you can expect in the following years. Like, instead of growing hair in new places, for some of you, your hair is going to start thinning and falling out. And if you're a guy worried about hair loss, then I've got good news. This video is sponsored by bald people. They're paying me money to tell you to just shave it all. Shave it. Looking good, Rush! You're also going to be perpetually tired.
It was gonna be
before you start thinking, I'm not going to be tired, I'm going to get 8 hours of sleep every night. First of all, no, you're not. No. And second of all, that's not going to help. You will still be tired, and there's no escape. Why do you think adults say, don't talk to me till I've had my coffee?
Because they run on coffee.
Every adult, from the moment they wake up, is dead tired. And we need stimulants just to function.
I mean, not really.
You're also going to start getting excited about things you used to think were stupid. Like furniture shopping. Sometimes you'll go on Zillow and look at the most expensive houses and think, oh, that's a nice kitchen backsplash, and then wonder where your youth went. Another thing, 90% of the mail you get is worthless. Yeah. But the other 10% of mail is very, very important. Like, if you ignore it, your water, power, and Wi-Fi get shut off.
Or you're doing taxes.
Or you'll get mail that's like, hey, you owe the government some money, and we know how much money you owe us.
But we won't tell you.
We're not going to tell you, stupid. So you either have to figure that out yourself, or pay another person some money so they can tell you how much money you owe the government.
Taxes.
Hey there. I don't want you to be scared of growing up. There's still plenty of pros that come with being older.
I pay double taxes.
And also, you can't escape it. You'll get to be independent and make your own decisions. Did your parents never let you get a tattoo? Well, now you can.
No.
But I want to put it somewhere that I can easily cover it up when I visit them for Christmas. That way it's not weird if I exclusively wear turtlenecks around them. I just
get a neck
I
tat.
just like them. Another pro,
I got one more
you won't
heartbreak and then I'm
complain
gonna
about the
face
food
that.
you have at home because you'll only
Bagel
ever buy
bites.
the food you like and can afford. You're independent now. You can eat cake for breakfast.
Not part of
However,
balanced
if you do
diet.
that, your stomach will hurt and you won't be able to move for 8 hours. Okay, at first you'll be able to get by with bagel bites for dinner. That's a standard
Bagel bites or
college-grade
pizza
meal.
rolls? Which
But
one do
after
you
a
pick?
couple of years of
I'll
that
read all the
abuse,
comments.
your body will go, yo, do you think you could throw down some, I don't know,
Nutrients?
fruit every once in a while? Yeah, we gotta make like new cells for your developing brain, and we've been making them solely out of bagel bites. It is genuinely upsetting that I have to figure out what I have to eat 3 times a day. There are some
Imagine eating
days
3
where
meals
I'm
a day.
hungry, but I'm not
prep.
craving
It's the
anything,
same thing
and I
over and
know
over
I
and over and
have
over
to
again.
eat, but I'm looking through my fridge, and I end up eating string cheese and grapes for lunch. On a bagel.
never had
I wish I could just
string cheese.
unhinge my jaw and eat a month's worth of food like a
once?
snake. Do snakes only eat once a month? I don't know. I hate snakes.
Depends on their
50%
age.
of my driving destinations is to the grocery store, and the other 50% is drive-throughs. It's
Mine's
all
the gym,
food-based.
and that's it.
Oh, actually, sometimes I
'Cause I
do
live
have
with
to
my
go to the gas
parents.
station. Wait, that's just food for my car. I've been trying to eat out less, so I bought boxed frozen orange chicken
That's not
instead
good
of going
for
to
you.
Panda
That's
Express.
sodium.
But then I realized I'm still eating out. I'm just heating up the orange chicken in my own microwave. Some of you might like cooking.
I love cooking.
I don't. Whenever I cook a meal, I purposely cook way more food than I need so
then
I can
save
get
it later.
2 meals
Yeah.
out of only cooking 1. I would
meal
rather
prep,
eat
you get
progressively
5 meals out
staler
of it.
pasta all week than have to cook every day. But even if you like cooking, I know one aspect of it you don't
Cleaning.
like. Cleaning up the mess afterwards.
no,
Why do you
you be
think the
efficient
rule,
about it.
I cooked it, you clean it exists. And now that you're an adult, you're about to learn it never stops. Get used to doing the dishes and laundry because as long as you eat and sweat, those are 2 chores you do until the grave.
Yes.
Laundry is such
Unless
a
you pay somebody
prevalent
else to do
chore
it.
that I guarantee someone watching this video needs to put the wash into the dryer, but instead they're watching YouTube.
Yep.
Well, go on. Leave. I don't know how I'm going to handle folding dishes and cleaning laundry for the
Folding
rest of my
dishes.
life. I'm only 25 and already burned out from it. Hey, speaking of burnout, I want to talk about something I
Burnout.
just learned recently
What?
called having a healthy work-life balance.
I
Some of you
don't know
might
what
have started
that
working
is.
from home this last year. Welcome to the club.
Live,
you
laugh,
now
cry.
have no reason to go outside. So take it from a guy who's been working from home for 5 years. Go outside anyway.
No,
There's
I mean, I go to
definitely
the gym.
benefits to working from home.
$20
Like
and
you get to
$20.
work in your pajamas and
That's it.
but it can be tough
And you're
to
alone.
work and live under the same roof.
In the same
and I
room.
think a lot of young people have this mindset
really
of
bad
being
if you
on
work in the
the
same room you sleep in,
grind
I
is a
think.
good thing, or at least a normal one. While it is important
He's
to
very right
work
about
hard
that.
to achieve your goals, you need to be aware of burnout.
Nah,
and as a
floor
content
it.
creator who is his own boss, it's very easy to fall into an unhealthy work ethic. If you think
Nah,
your
I'm
boss
doing
is annoying,
fine. 100
try
videos
having
in
a
December.
boss that lives inside your head
Do it all
and
myself.
will not shut up about working. It could be Saturday and you're hanging
Denny's.
out with your
Instead of
friends,
Denny's.
and your boss in the back of your head
It's
will
like,
say,
it's gotta work. That's why I
"You
can't
could
take
be working."
vacation.
There will
Yeah,
always be
literally.
work that needs to be done. You will always
Should
feel
all-
anxious about not posting. And since you technically live in the
Yes.
office, you could theoretically work well into the early hours of the morning
Which I do.
every night.
Which I
or
do.
morning. I don't know. I want to talk more about burnout and my YouTube journey and how I'm managing it, but that will be
Oof.
for another time because I've been
The diamond.
working on it. I'm definitely getting better. I'm more relaxed on the weekends and going to more social settings, vaccinated, of course. It's taken me a while to learn the importance of a healthy work-life balance
Nope.
and that it's okay to work on yourself.
That's why I bought a laptop,
I'm not sure if
so I
you all
can work
related
while
to
I'm
that
on
last
vacation.
part. Maybe give it a couple of years. But anyways, growing up is a part of life. Adulthood is something that you all should be looking forward to. You learn and experience so many
Taxes.
things, and that's just your early 20s. And before
Yeah.
I go, is there anything you want to add, Puberty Platypus? Am I ever gonna find something I'm truly passionate about?
Yes.
I drift through every day doing what feels like nothing. Seeing all my high school friends getting married and starting
Having kids
families,
and buying
doing
houses
things that they're
and
happy and
cars.
excited about. It makes me feel even more isolated in my state of confusion and solitude. Who am I? Why don't I know myself anymore?
And before you ask
What
if I'm
went
okay,
wrong?
I'm not.
Bagel bite?
Which
Thank
I don't
you
eat bagel
all
bites.
for watching. I've been working on this video for the past 25 years, so it took a while, but it would have taken 25 more years if it wasn't for my amazing team who helped out with the production, so thank you, everyone.
Can tell there's
also,
a team
I'm aware
this.
that Halloween is tomorrow, but if you wanted to get some Christmas shopping done, my card game Cafe Chaos is now available in Target. You don't even have to wait for it to ship or anything. You can just put it in your cart and go.
That's pretty awesome.
And in other news, the wonderful Domix is unable to participate in our wonderful tour Scribble Showdown, which I know is wonderful, but we're getting the wonderful Emirichu to fill his place.
Oh, Emirichu, I read her videos.
It was very short notice, so I'm glad she was able to drop everything and leave home for a couple of weeks, and I can't think of anyone better to sub in for Dom.
Atlanta.
That sounded... never mind. Anyways, I hope you all have a good early 20s. You get to start turning into adults, so have fun, stay safe, and wear your seatbelt.
But if I don't wear my seatbelt, then my early 20s is it. So I have no idea. Oh, man. Yeah, there's a lot of things that happen in your early 20s. They're like the biggest... 19 to 20, I want to say 22, 23 are like the biggest, most important years of your entire life. You will change so much between the age of 19 and 22 or 23 or whatever. Like, you will change so much. And then, you know, some people mature and grow, and it's been on, like, what you've been through, your traumas, your life, where you come from, where you live, what your goals are and stuff like that, which are really going to really influence the person that you are going to become later in life. But yeah, like, your 20s are, like, when I see people that are, like, get engaged at, like, 18 or 19, I'm like, do you really want to marry somebody when you're 19 years old? When you both could just grow apart in the matter of 2 or 3 years? That's one thing. Like, that literally happened to a friend of mine. She got engaged, she was 19, and it was just, why would you do that? It was just bad. Of course, they called it off because why wouldn't they? They're way too young. But I mean, it works for some people. Some people get married really young, and that's just how it is. Some people just know. But, you know, people like to rush into things, and everybody wants to be an adult, but not everybody knows how to be an adult, and they kind of rush things and skip steps, and it catches up to them eventually. You know, they put stuff off. They put off learning how to be single on their own because they feel like they have to be in a relationship 24/7 and stuff like that. And, like, they rush, they jump from relationship to relationship to relationship, never working on themselves, never bettering themselves, and they turn 30 and they're just like, what have I been doing for the last 10 years, you know? So, yeah, early 20s, super important years of your life. Definitely spend them doing whatever makes you happy. Just be happy. Don't hurt other people, don't bother other people, don't hold other people back, but just be happy and enjoy your 20s and learn and work on what you need to work on. Even if it sounds like it's going to be hard, it's a lot easier probably done than said. Or no. Probably a lot easier than it seems. I was just talking about this the other day. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I got a live stream here in 12 minutes. Definitely stop by my live stream tomorrow at 5 p.m. over on Twitch. Going to be playing some Pokemon White 2. Nuzlocke going to be starting. It's going to be the very first stream of that. You can come on Patreon, get the videos there early. You can also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. Let me know if the next one should be down in the comment section. But until the next video, take care and keep the music.
We were